episode 4 of Body Language TV. I'm your host, Don Corey. And as I promised in the last episode, today we're going to look at 7 of the most important gestures that you want to use to convey your message in a positive way. So let's get started with that. The first one is going to be showing your palms. You're going to want to use this when you want to show that you have nothing to hide. Let's take a look. The next one is from the heart, and you want to use this to convey sincerity. Let's take a look. This next one I like to call the Clinton fig, and how that is done is you take your thumb and wrap your forefinger around it as you talk. And that can often convey an emotional understanding, or I understand how you feel. Take a look. This next one is very similar, but it's taking your finger and your thumb together, and you want to use this to be authoritative but not aggressive in the delivery of what you're saying. Take a look. Now we have holding the ball, which allows you to look like you're in control of the situation without looking like you're wringing your hands. Let's take a look. Now, if you want to look organized, you often want to use the 1, the 2, and the 3. Now, number 7, the last one here, you want to use sparingly or at the end of what you're talking about, and that is the chop. Now, as you can see, politicians and leaders use a significant amount of their time in preparing and training themselves in using these gestures. So how does this affect you in your daily life? Well, for example, let's say that you have to give a talk to a group of colleagues. You could do it in one of 2 ways. Here's the first. Listen, I know we have a problem, and this conversation is long overdue. This problem has affected our past, our present, and could potentially affect our future. If we could harness all of our strengths together and discover, through dialogue, a greater destiny, that will put us on the path that we all want to be on. That's 1. Here's 2. Listen, I know we have a problem, and this conversation is long overdue. It has affected our past, our present, and could potentially affect our future. If we could bring together and harness all of our strengths and discover, through dialogue, a greater destiny, that will put us all on the path that we all want to be on. Thank you. Now, how do you see the difference between those 2 deliveries? Please comment on this. I would really like to hear your opinions. Our next episode, we're going to focus on the 7 negative gestures that you're most going to want to avoid. As well, we're adding, for Fridays, what I'd like to call Fun Fridays, and so we'll have a nice little treat for you at the end of the episode. So thank you very much. Please comment on this episode, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye-bye.